Hello.
Yeah, I'm ready to start.
We started.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Okay, so first up is Cortana, right? Are you there?
Yeah.
First up is Cortana, right?
Yeah.
And so you want me to do a demonstration?
Okay.
Okay, so Cortana is new on Windows 10, and if you just joined, we're talking about Windows 10, the new product from Microsoft. So, 1 second. So if you click this button right here, can you see my screen?
What?
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you click this button right here, this microphone, or you can just click in the text box that says Ask Me Anything, Cortana pops up and she has all these useful cards. So she has today's calendar, and she has, well, she tells me that I'm running late for the Snowbooks Tech Talk, and she has stocks, she has news, she has weather, and then she even has this thing called a notebook where you can put everything about yourself so she can get to know you better and assist you better. Um, and then there's all this other stuff that you input your preferences. She can set reminders, which I'm going to show you, and you can provide feedback, but I think that's only for beta uploads. So if you just click back home, and we're going to start with me asking her what's on my calendar. What's on my calendar?
Sure, I can look for something on your calendar. Here's what you have today.
What do I have next?
Next, from 3 o'clock to 4 p.m., you have Snowbooks Tech Talks number 2.
Show next week's schedule.
Here's your schedule for next week.
Thanks, Cortana.
Anytime.
Now, she can also perform web searches and tell you basic facts. So, Shaquille, give me a piece of trivia.
Um. When is American Independence Day?
When is American Independence Day?
Independence Day is on Saturday, July 4th, 2015.
How many days are there until Labor Day? And sometimes she fails like that. And she opens up a web browser and starts a web search, which is always very annoying. Do you have any more trivia?
I can't think of any right now.
Um, who is the President of the United States?
Barack Obama.
She can also, just like Google Now, if you say who is he, she knows you're talking about Barack Obama. So, how old is he? Normally she does know what you're talking about, but how old is Barack Obama?
Barack Obama is 53 years old.
In this newest build, she can also send emails. So, send an email.
Who's it going to?
Shaquille Alibi.
Who did you?
One sec, she's loading the people out. I'll just send an email to you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and then she's asking me what's it about. I can click this microphone when I'm ready. Test.
What do you want to say?
This is a test message sent from Cortana on Windows 10.
Here's your email. Send it, add more, or make changes.
Send it.
Send it, add more, or make changes.
Send.
Here's what I found.
What? Send it. What? Okay. Send an email.
Who's it going to?
Did she really just reset herself?
I think so.
Well, she's not perfect yet. Hopefully she'll be more perfect when Windows 10 rolls out. Which is in like 26 days. So. Test.
What do you want to say?
Test.
Here's your email. Send it.
And then, so she's just sent an email. Now, add an event to my calendar.
When should I schedule the event?
At 2 p.m. on Friday.
Sure thing. What do you want to call it?
Test event.
All right. I can add test event to your calendar for Friday, July 10th at 2 p.m.
And now she's just added a calendar.
Nice.
Now if we tell her, what's on my calendar on July 10th?
You have 2 events Friday, July 10th.
She tells
At
me,
2 p.m., test event. And at 7 p.m., Moscow 1500 Ridgeview Drive, Allentown, Pennsylvania.
so she can tell me what's on my calendar for that day.
And she can tell you like what time to leave and everything.
Yeah, so if you, maybe I should set a location for this test event. So if I just open up calendar, which is by the way not a part of Cortana. Oh wow. Horrible. Open calendar.
All right. Starting calendar.
I hope it loads. Yeah, it loaded. So now if we scroll here to July 10th, we click on test event, and I want to make some changes to this test event. Let's say I can set a location. Okay, then I can save it and close it. And on July 10th, she's going to remind me when to leave to get to this location. Now, set a reminder.
All right. What do you want to be reminded about?
Remind me to buy milk.
When do you want to be reminded?
When I get to CVS.
Remind you when you get to CVS. The closest one is sure. I'll remind you to remind you. Great. I'll remind you.
So
You can
now,
also see it in your reminders list anytime.
so now the problem is, Cortana is on your desktop, and you don't carry your desktop around everywhere. So that's why Microsoft is bringing Cortana to Android and iOS. So that if you put Cortana on your phone and you set reminders on your desktop, and they're both synced, so they both work together, when you get to CVS on Wednesdays, or however I said it, she's going to remind you to buy milk.
And Cortana is already available for Windows Phone.
Yeah, but for Android, she's coming out later this month, and for iOS, she's coming out a little later than Android. So Microsoft is being very vague on those details. But Windows 10 is coming out on July 29th. Okay, what else can Cortana do? There's more that Cortana can do because she's integrated with Microsoft's browser called Microsoft Edge. But I'm trying to think what else she can do here. She can also track flights, but I don't have any flights right now. I think that's all. Oh, and she has a witty personality. Tell me a joke.
Why do sharks live in salt water? Because pepper water makes them sneeze.
What do you think of Steve Ballmer?
Developers, developers, develop.
What do you think of Siri?
I think it's cool that
Do you know Siri? And we have a little... Do you know Siri?
I know her, but I don't know her.
Do you know Google Now? Do you know Google Now?
Google now. Let me Bing that.
Okay.
And you can also type to Cortana.
What?
You can also type to her instead of just speaking to her.
Yeah. So if you type in hi, then one of these bubbles is going to pop up. It says let's chat. So if you just click on the text box and say hi. Okay. She's better to talk to.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Excellent.
See? So Windows feedback just popped up. What would you rate this? I rated a 4. So,
Good.
I was thinking of something else. Oh, no. Who made you?
Well, now, I can't give away all my secrets.
Okay. I think there's a few more features I want to show you, but for now, I think it's time to take a break. So we're going
Okay,
to
but
mute
before we
this
go break, here's the schedule for the rest of our tech talks. Oops, hold on. That's the schedule for the rest of the episode.
So when we come back, we're going to be talking about Microsoft Edge. Now, just mute the whole hangout. Okay,
Wait, did we start?
not yet. I'm gonna mute myself, but I'm gonna be back in a minute, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
Wait, hold on. Wait, did we start? What's going on?
not yet. I'm gonna mute myself, but I'm gonna be back in a minute, okay?
Okay. Okay. Um,
Are you there?
I think so.
Okay, because,
This is weird. Okay.
are you ready to start?
Yeah. Wait.
Okay, so, get it back to my desktop now. It's on my desktop now?
Yeah, I'm on your desktop.
Okay, I'm watching the live stream. When my desktop comes up on the live stream, I'm going to start, okay?
Okay.
But just a quick intro. We are showcasing Microsoft Edge, which is Microsoft's newest browser. And Microsoft has finally decided to finish off with Internet Explorer. So, is that your phone?
I think so. I better check that. 1 second.
Okay, he's muted, but I'm gonna keep going. So, we are talking about Microsoft Edge here, which is Microsoft's newest browser and an attempt to fix Internet Explorer. So, I don't think any of you have had a good experience with Internet Explorer. So as soon as you start it up here, you can see that it's all modernized. So we have our new tab view here. It's called the Start page. So you can show your top sites. You can show a news feed. It's not doing. Yeah, you can show news feed, and you can get some apps from here, straight from here. You can customize everything here, but I'm not going to because I don't need to do that right now. You can finally set your own home pages, but as of now, when you search, it automatically defaults to Bing. Some new features in this browser. You can share web pages straight from here. You can draw on web pages. So if you just click this, circle, draw. Erase your drawings. You can share your drawings. You can add notes in web pages. Can copy regions of web pages. So this is, as Microsoft terms it, the browser meant for doing. Now there's a lot of new features in here, and Shaquille probably knows most of them, even though it's on my computer. So Shaquille, are you unmuted?
Yeah, I unmuted myself.
Okay, so let's perform a Google search here. Give me an idea for a Google search.
How many days until the first day of winter?
I'm gonna put how many days are there in a year.
Okay.
And Cortana is also tightly integrated with Edge browser or Spartan browser, as you know. They're interchangeable. So what we can do here is we can type in tech articles, and then we can go ahead and click on one of these articles. And now let's say we pop up. Oh, I think we're a bit stuck here. Let's say we pop up right up to one of these articles, and we don't understand one of the words. So as soon as it loads, and you can see the loading here is resemblant of the rest of the Microsoft little spinning wheel thing. So if you don't understand this word divulge, you can highlight it, right click it, click Ask Cortana, and Cortana just pops up here, and she fetches the meaning of the word divulge. So she's actually very, very smart. You type in Windows 10 into the search bar, right click, you have to search it first. Highlight, right click, Ask Cortana. She pops up here and she says something like, I love it here. And this is a very useful card because you can join the insider program straight from here. You can see the release date, you can see features, you can see the upcoming releases. I believe there's a new reading list, right?
What?
There's a reading list integrated into the browser. So if we
And aren't the articles you put in the reading list available offline?
Yeah, I think you have to manually enable that. Let me check that here. So, looks like you've got this one here. Oh, whoa, what was that? So you can change it to reading view as well. So let's see, I clicked on reading view, and now I think it's loading up, changing. Whoa. And it gets rid of all the ads, and it just gives you a pure article, right? So if you save this to your reading list, this is exactly how it's going to look. So if we just go in here and click on reading list, we get the article in reading view. So this is sort of a copy of Apple, but it's fine. So just as a demonstration, if we, one thing I don't really like about Edge browser, it doesn't work with all the latest technologies yet. So if we go to Google Inbox, can you hear something in the background?
Yeah.
If you click sign in, it tells you that, oops, your browser is not yet supported. Inbox works best on Chrome, Firefox, or Safari. More browsers coming soon. Now, I believe you downloaded this on a VM. You downloaded this on a VM, right? I need to mute myself for a second. I need to turn that noise off. And so you can tell everybody about your experiences with this.
So yeah, I have Windows 10 on a VM. And hold on, let me get that set up right now.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I just started it. Okay, hold on, let me turn this off.
You can see the new Windows logo. It actually took a lot of effort to make this new Windows logo.
Yeah, they did it with like lasers or something, I think.
And like glass and stuff. Like the Windows is actually like it's actually an object here.
Yeah.
And I'm not on the latest build. Are you on 10.162 or are you on 10?
Yeah, I'm on 62.
What's new in 62?
It's mainly just bug fixes.
Same with 159, except it had this new login screen, right?
Yeah.
So, back to the Edge browser. So could you just switch it back to my view?
Yeah, 1 second. Okay.
Is it back to my view?
Yeah.
Okay. What else is there new in Edge browser? Because I haven't really paid attention to Edge browser too much. It's not a huge feature. It's just an attempt to fix what was broken. Um.
Also, then the dark mode.
Oh
That's
yeah.
cool.
So if you click on settings, and you can choose dark mode, which I don't really. Do you like dark mode?
Yeah, it looks kind of nice.
I don't really like dark mode. Is Cortana up here like dark in dark mode?
No, I think it only applies to Edge.
Okay. But she has this black stripe here.
Yeah.
What else can Cortana do on Edge? Oh yeah. If you go to some certain restaurants, what happens? Let me give that a function. Okay. What was that restaurant that what's his name?
Hmm?
That like you know how Cortana pops up in this status bar right here?
Yeah.
Have you ever had it pop up for you?
Um, yeah, it asked me like once, like if she could do anything for me. I can try to find the article where that was.
But I think it.
Okay, I found it.
1 second.
Hold on.
Yeah, look, watch here. If you go to this, I think Cortana is going to pop up here. See, he says I've got directions, hours, and more. So if you just click this page right here, Cortana pops up, and she says I've got the details. Do you know of any other local restaurants?
Um, Sad's Deli.
Oh, here, she popped up again. I've got directions, hours, and more. So if you click on it, she says surveying. Dad's halal place.
Nice.
So now, what I really don't like, if you go to something like Arby's, I doubt that Cortana is gonna pop up here because it's not a local place. So Cortana pops up in like local places where it's harder to find directions to these places. So do you have any other local places?
Um, is it only restaurants that show directions to, or any place?
Any local places, like any other local places you've got.
Maybe like a mall or something, like King of Prussia Mall.
I don't think so. Let me see. No, maybe not because it's the branch of signing laws. No, I don't think so. Okay, okay, but Cortana does pop up in Edge browser a whole lot. Edge browser isn't a huge upgrade. It's pretty smooth. But do you think it's faster than Internet Explorer?
Um, well, it's slower for me because I use it in a virtual machine. But I think if it was like on my main laptop, then it would be faster.
Maybe, maybe we should. 1 second. I'm gonna compare it to Internet Explorer. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and open Internet Explorer.
Sure thing. Which one? Internet Explorer or File Explorer?
Okay, so if we start up Internet Explorer here, my Internet Explorer is so bunked up, so it might not be fair at all, but we're going to compare it. So, where do we want to go?
Maybe Windows.com.
First I want to go to Google. So about 3 seconds on this side, on Edge. 3 seconds on Edge. And same on, so now we're going to go to Windows now. So it completed the URL for it. So we're gonna count, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. And it even popped up the whole video and everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds.
Wow.
10 seconds versus 7 seconds. So Spartan is actually 30% faster, it looks like in this case. How about if we navigate to apple.com? So let's start with the number. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 seconds to load apple.com. How about here? 1, 2, 3, 3 seconds to load. So again, we're around like a 30% mark. Any other websites? How about a content intensive,
BBC.
resource intensive? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 seconds until the thingy stops spinning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 seconds. Wow. So once again, we're on the 30% mark.
Yeah.
So one last website, and then we'll see. We'll probably conclude at 30% faster. So.
CNN, maybe?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing. So around 20 to 30% faster on Edge. Does that sound like a good like a good
That sounds good.
yeah. So and then it appears as if both web pages says that CNN is not responding. She's perfectly fine, but I mean I'm running Hangouts and everything.
Yeah.
It's responding on Edge, but it looks like it's frozen on Internet Explorer. So it's responding on Edge, and it's completely stuck on Internet Explorer. So you can see it's a bit more stable. So I'm going to go ahead and open Task Manager here. I'll close out of Edge, and I'm going to close out of Internet Explorer. But if I close out of Chrome, then all my Hangouts. So close out of this, close out of this. Am I still on?
Hmm?
Am I still here?
Yeah, here, there.
Now we're going to take a break, and what's the next thing on the agenda?
Hold on, let me check. Um,
So I think what you should do is screen share, set it to your screen with the agenda on it, and then mute the whole Hangout.
okay.
As Okay, I'm back.
Hello, we're back.
Yeah. So you just change the view to the screen here.
Hello?
Yeah, did you change the view back?
Yeah, I unmuted it.
Yeah, but did you like change the view back to my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm gonna start once I see my screen on the YouTube live stream, okay?
Okay.
But quick heads up, we're doing start menu, action center, and what else? Virtual desktops?
Yeah. I like task view and stuff.
Sure. Okay, so I see it. So, start menu. The start menu is back in an improved form. So right here, I removed all modern apps because I really don't like modern apps that much. So, but you see that it has this frost effect on it. See, you see your stuff through it. Before it was transparent, and I really didn't like that. But now Microsoft has added a frost effect on to it.
It's kind of like what's in iOS 9 and OS X Yosemite.
Yeah, sort of. So you can see that you can resize the smart start menu as big as you want.
And you can put tiles in that area.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, tiles are modern apps, which are apps that, let me show you. So Microsoft Edge, is Microsoft Edge a modern app?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a trusted Windows Store app. So that means it's a modern app. So things you get off of this thing called the Windows Store, which is it labeled as Store or Windows Store?
I think it's store.
Yeah, so if you get things off of the Store app, then those are modern apps. And so what you can do is you can extend this start menu out and just pin some modern apps onto it. So let me demonstrate. So you can also pin desktop apps, but they look really bad. So if we just click pin to start, get that pin to start, pin this to start.
I'm pinning like the weather tile or something so you can show them the live tiles.
Yeah, and live tiles are exactly the same as they were in Windows 8. They changed. So if we just click pin to start here, and I think the weather tile, we have to reset. Oops, no, I want that tile on. And if we resize it to large,
Sometimes they take like a little while to slow up.
yeah, so um, it'll load up eventually. So the tiles will start flashing with like the current temperature and things. Settings. We want to pin this to start. We need to go over settings because settings is new and confusing.
Yeah.
Later, not right now. So pin this to start, and then you can move them around, put some groups in. You can resize them, make them really small. So if we just, I'm going to move this up to this group here, like this. Then I'm going to resize this to small. Now I'm going to resize this here to medium. See?
You can like rearrange it however you want.
Yeah, so it's really cool. And you don't have to worry about, learning how to use it all over again because it's new, it's familiar, it's what Apple tries to achieve and Microsoft has achieved that. So I don't really like live tiles here on my start menu because I think it makes it look a bit cluttered. But some people will, the people that, were really, really real fans of Windows 8. So I'm going to close this back now. What's next? Action Center?
Yeah, Accent Center and Virtual Desktop.
Right, so let's talk Cortana. So how long do you think virtual desktops is going to take?
What?
How long do you think virtual desktop is going to take?
Maybe like 5 minutes.
Okay. Remind me to check the Action Center in 5 minutes.
Sure thing. Remind you to check the actions.
So now that I've set this reminder, we're going to see how Cortana works with Action Center here. So I have these things open on my other monitor, but we won't worry about that. So let's say we've just come back from a busy work day, and we have all these things open. And we have this open, and let's open this. Let's open this, and then I should have written the script. I could just click it and open some virtual things. And let's open this. Okay, now you have all these things open, right? And
Yeah.
now let's say you want to organize it all properly here. You click this button right here, and all the windows jump out at you like this.
That's called task
So
view.
yeah, that's called task view. So they jump out like that on both desktops. So I have my other monitor right here. What I can do is I can click this, drag it, and change the order, bring it to the front by clicking on it. I can close straight from here. So let's say I don't need my alarms and clock right now. I don't really need Adobe Reader right now. And then what we can do is we can add new virtual desktops. So we can then switch between desktop 1 and desktop 2. And what we can do now is we can take, for example, Google, and take it and we can just drag it into another desktop.
Or you can
And maybe we want
click
to
it to move to desktop too.
Oh yeah, you can also right click it, but I mean, I think it's. And then you can take this to one side, and this pops out at you, and you can click this and take this to another side. And so this is one desktop with Google and settings. And now let's say we want only 2 apps per desktop. So if we just take productivity files and File Explorer, because those are all file apps, and we can take this, snap it here, snap this here, and then we can new desktop again. Take mail, snap it there, take recycle bin, snap it in here. Snap, oh, oops. Snap this to this side, mail pops out at us, snap mail up, and you know how, see how it resizes here? Now, I need to open another app. Another Microsoft Edge window, which is unsupported in build 10.159 or 2 right now. Can't have 2 Microsoft windows. So I'll just open Photos, drag it to the other desktop, do this,
So you
and
can have
now
like 2 modern apps open at the same time.
What?
You can have like 2 modern apps open at the same time.
Yeah. See, Photos is a modern app. We have Settings and Spartan or Edge at the same time, side by side. And then these are desktop apps. And Mail and Recycle Bin, modern with desktop, side by side here. And we have 4 desktops, and what we can do, we can close the desktops, and close the programs in the desktop. We can drag the programs to other desktops. We can add new desktops. What?
What happens if you close a desktop that has open windows?
I don't think the windows close. The windows move to the desktop for them.
Oh.
So see, so this has 4, and this has 2, so now desktop 2 is going to have 6. And now we're going to go back to normal. Yeah. And now I'm just going to go ahead and close all the apps. And it's almost time for Cortana to remind us. So look in this corner here, and an Action Center reminder will pop up. And as soon as that pops up, we're going to go into reviewing Action Center. I want to that. Okay. Is there anything else with multitasking on this new Windows version that we want to talk about?
Not that I can think of. You showed them snapping and everything. How you can have like 4 apps.
Oh yeah, I want to show you this. Okay. So if you have modern app, this. So we have 4 modern apps open, right?
Yeah.
So what we can do is we can do a 4 snap kind of thing. So we can snap this here, then we can snap this up down there, then we can snap this here. Oh, and our Action Center reminder. Check the Action Center, and Cortana has popped up here. and we can either snooze this or we can hit cancel. But I'm not going to take any action here yet until we open the action center. But I want to finish showing you 4 at once, and then this, pop it in here. Now we have a 4 at once desktop, which is really cool. So now we're going to click on this right here, and we're going to do what Cortana is telling us to. We're going to check the action center. You can see that the action center is basically a notification center. It's like a notification shade, and it has all these quick settings. You can enable, disable, click on all settings to open settings, which I'll do right now. And then we can go back into the action center. You can see the action center has a frosted look just like the start menu. We can see security and maintenance. So we can just X them out. Or you can swipe from the right on a touchscreen PC, which my other monitor is touchscreen, but I'm not using that because this is much bigger. So we have checked the action center, and we can click on news, and we are going to click complete, and now we have no new notifications. And I think that concludes our tour of the action center. It's not a whole lot. It basically it's a link that brings everything together here. So we've covered the new start menu. We've covered multiple desktops, and we've covered action center.
So we'll go on a break now, and we'll be back to talk about the tablet mode and continue on.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, we're back on.
Yeah.
So now I had to disconnect my monitor. I had to disconnect my monitor from my laptop because laptop is touchscreen. When the monitor is plugged in, tablet mode gets deactivated. So we're going to go pure touchscreen here now, okay? So, tablet mode is a mode of Windows 10 for tablet, which is actually very handy. So what we do is we swipe in to open the Action Center, and then we click here on, we tap here on tablet mode. And now in tablet mode, see, we had a 4-sum snap here. Now we're going to go to 1. And we swipe in this way and we can switch apps. Is there any other way to switch apps in tablet mode?
Yeah, if you click the task view button at the bottom on the task.
Is there like a swiping gesture?
Oh yeah, swiping from the left.
Well, that's okay. Okay.
It doesn't.
So we have tablet mode here, and then do you remember how to close out apps on Windows?
Yeah, you swipe down from the top.
And you swipe. And then let this out.
Is it possible to snap 2 apps side by side in tablet mode?
Not in tablet mode. Not in tablet mode. So if we click here and click settings here, and it all just switches. So tablet mode is 1 app, and you can access Cortana still. You just click this button. So this is Cortana now, and we can talk to her like normal. So for example, remind me to take a break in 10 minutes.
Sure thing. I can remind. Great.
Click tap remind, tap done. We can scroll like normal. We can access everything like normal here. And there's a back button as well. So this is actually really cool because, sorry for that. It's sort of like Android. So
You have Windows Phone.
you notice everything in the notifications tray is spaced out farther.
Yeah. To make it easier to touch.
Yeah. And I don't have Continuum on here because this is not a real tablet. It's just a touch laptop. So I'm going to just go ahead and close everything out. Close this out. I don't want to close Google Chrome out or Skype, so I'm going to keep those up here. And the start menu pops up. So I'm going to pin an app here. So I'll pin an app. I'm going to extend the
If you
start
put
menu.
it up to the start menu, then won't it be like a full start screen in tablet mode?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get here. So if you tap and hold, pin to start, right?
Yeah.
And how do you make it host mode?
Maybe try leaving tablet mode and entering it again.
Okay. No. I'm not sure why they did that. So anyways, that is tablet mode. And now, could you please explain Continuum to us?
Yeah, so if you have like a 2-in-1 like the Surface, then when you plug in the keyboard, it'll automatically be in desktop mode, but as soon as you take out the keyboard, it'll automatically go into tablet mode. Like it'll ask you first. I think I could release the video of that a while ago.
And is that all Continuum is, or is there a little bit more to it?
Yeah, I'm looking for this video that Microsoft released of it a while ago. Where's the search?
It's the YouTube gadget on Hangouts.
Yeah.
I don't think this section is going to take as long as we anticipated. But next up, we're going to show some, some new things on the whole. So like things that change the way you interact with the computer. So an example of this would be settings. And we're going to probably talk about the free upgrade, Windows 10.
1 second. Okay, I found it.
Could you show it to us on a YouTube gadget?
Yeah.
So, should I stop screen sharing?
Oh, sorry, my mic was muted because I had a video playing.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Do you see the video?
No. Oh, wait. Oh, I saw it for a second there.
Oh, I think it just finished. Or not.
No, there's no video.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
So we can go on break now, and then we'll...
And then we are planning to do some general Windows 10 discussion on that. Okay?
Bye.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So right off the bat, you can see here that Cortana is telling me to take a break, except that is complete. So, um, hmm. So general Windows 10 discussion. Let's pick a starting point to discuss.
You want to do settings first?
Okay. Well, there's lots of other things we didn't talk about, like DirectX 12. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, the graphics stuff.
Games like Minecraft, a lot. Like even if I had something running on this monitor and I was playing Minecraft on the small monitor, it would still be like so. Settings is new. So here I'm gonna just put settings, and then I'm going to open control.
Sure. Starting control.
Okay, so now I hope, yeah. So control panel is going to, oh, we can see, right? But now people are confused. Which one should I use? Settings or control panel? And Microsoft isn't really specifying, but I think if you're looking to do more advanced things, you should go to control panel here. So if you're looking to change default programs, uninstall programs, turn features on and off, add features, user accounts, make new user accounts, you know. But if you just want to do some personalization, or you want to change the Wi-Fi, or you want to set up display settings here, then you should probably use the settings app. For me, most of the time, I use this settings app here.
I think it would be nice if they combined it into just the settings and remove the
What?
control panel.
Wait,
I
what?
think they should get rid of the control panel and just put everything into settings.
Yeah, and people are complaining about that. Do you hear that?
Yeah,
Sorry. Okay, that's my sister.
it's fine.
Okay, Windows 10 is being offered as a free upgrade, completely free for those with legitimate copies of Windows 7 and 8. However, what people are doing, they're downloading this tech preview here. They're downloading the insider preview just so they can upgrade straight to the full version. But Microsoft says no. If you have the insider preview and you put it on a new computer, or you upgrade it to insider preview from Vista or XP, then the insider preview is you're going to stay an insider, and you're not going to be able to keep the full build. You're going to have to stay a guinea pig for Microsoft.
So you're gonna have to keep testing all the new builds.
Yeah,
Or
but
you can enter a new product key.
what? Yeah. So yeah, but if you're an insider right now and you upgraded from a legitimate copy of 7 or 8.1, then you're good to go. You can choose. You can either upgrade to the full version, or you can continue being a guinea pig for Microsoft. So I upgraded from a legitimate copy of redoing of 7. I upgraded from a legitimate copy of 8.1. Sorry, so I'm gonna probably get to keep the full version, but I might keep going as an insider. I'm not sure, but I can rejoin as an insider anytime. So if some really good features get added. So you were saying, are you still there?
Yeah.
You were saying you're going to not upgrade to Windows 10?
No, I'm gonna stay on Windows 8. Like not 8.1, just 8.0.
Why?
I don't know, I like Windows 8.
You like better than 10?
But I don't know what my Surface is gonna get because they said that's gonna get an update that has some of the Windows 10 features.
Yeah, that is what they said. So
But
that's
they
very
didn't really say what features it'll get.
It's probably just going to be a very slimmed down tablet mode.
Yeah.
So maybe like
They don't remove the desktop.
a slightly enhanced version of Windows Phone 10.
Yeah. Like
And
with the desktop and everything.
Cortana is coming to Xbox. Cortana's coming to Xbox.
Aren't they bringing like the whole Windows 10 to Xbox?
Yes, but it's going to be slightly slimmed down from the
Oh.
old. And you can now play remote games from the Xbox app.
Yeah, and you can stream the Xbox games to your Windows 10 computer and record it.
If we just go ahead here and open the Xbox app. I want to close out settings, okay?
Okay.
Anyway, so if you open up a game or something, so for example, if I go in here and open up Minecraft.
Is Minecraft connected to the Xbox app or the games app?
Yes, I'll show you. Hold on. But right now, while it loads, let's pick another topic of discussion. It's still loading.
While it's loading, do you want to show them like the new clock and the new volume thing in the system tray?
So the new clock?
Yeah, because like they changed the interface. No.
Oh yeah. And the system tray?
Yeah.
So we
like
have a frosted clock look down to the second with the date and this calendar. And then the new keyboard. Could you move it around in other versions of Windows?
Hold on, let me see. Yeah, you can.
Okay, but so you can still move that around. You can click on emoji for this. So X that out. Oh, here it comes. But and then this is frosted over. This is frosted over. This is frosted over. This is frosted over. And this is frosted over. So Microsoft is really heading for a more frosted over look with their operating system.
Oh, sorry. Could you show that again? It was accidentally on my screen.
What happened?
It was on the wrong screen, so I don't think they got that.
Okay, so you can see that the
Just
clock
everything
here.
after the keyboard. They saw the clock on the keyboard.
Oh, got it. So the Action Center has also a frosted over look. Volume, frosted over look. Battery, it responds here. Frosted overlook. Actually, sorry. Wi-Fi here, frosted overlook. So Microsoft and this additional icons, they all have a frosted overlook. So Microsoft is really heading to
It's also kind of like the interface in Vista and 7.
What?
It's also kind of like the interface that they had in Windows Vista and Windows 7, like the frosted glass.
It was just black. It wasn't frosted glass. Now they're sort of heading towards like Aero 2.0.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, since Xbox can't connect right now, it's not loading. But normally, it's already evening. Wow.
I
Okay.
think
But normally,
along with the sound.
a little black box pops up here, and it gives you some tips. Like here's how you start a screencast, or here's how you take a screenshot. And things like that. So the Xbox app is integrated with all of your apps. Let's see. I'm going to remove this, and we are going to go through the start menu, and we're going to see all the new apps here.
I think there's something wrong with your microphone. It's kind of like rougher.
It's what?
There's something wrong with the microphone.
There is? What happened?
I don't know, it's like keeps breaking up.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm going to mute for a second. Okay, is it better now?
No, it's still the same.
Okay, now is it better?
No.
Okay. Better?
Yeah, it's better now.
Better? Okay, so as I was saying, we're going to go through the start menu and we're going to see all the new apps. So let's see. Adobe Reader, alarms and clock is new. So we'll go ahead and open this one.
They had an alarms app in Windows 8.1, but this is like a better version.
Yeah, so this is a little more modernized. You can see you get the whole world here. So how do you get the other places of the world?
Can you just say click on something and it'll show you the time?
Hold on, wait. Oh yeah, you can enter locations. If I enter, for example, Vancouver, then we might get a dot on here. Yeah, see, Vancouver. And then let's say I enter Hong Kong. Okay.
4:28 a.m. Oh, and are those the time zones?
No, it tells you, so if it's 7:13 in my place, what is it in Vancouver and what is it in Hong Kong, so for example.
Oh, cool. Hong Kong is 24 hours or 12 hours ahead of us, I guess.
So if it's 12 a.m., 12 a.m.? No, I want 12 p.m. So at 12 p.m. right here, then it's Hong Kong and Vancouver. Okay. Now, the timer looks a little bit more refined if it ever loads. And the stopwatch is also a little bit more refined. So the whole app experience is a bit more refined here with the clock. Calculator, you saw calendar. So if we just click on calculator here, wait for that to load. You can see it's a little more grayed out. And Cortana here we already saw Cortana, obviously. We spent a whole 20 minutes. There's Get Office and Get Skype and Get Started. So if we just click on Get Started here, it's like a tips book, a tips guide for Windows.
Like new users who aren't very familiar with Windows 10.
Yep.
Oh, Windows Hello.
Yep. Perhaps we want to set up Windows Hello right now. Let me try that. Is Windows Hello already integrated?
I don't think they added it yet, but I'm not sure. Maybe you need like a special computer that'll support it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think they're gonna make new computers that support Windows Hello. So, and then Open Fitness, which is exactly the same. Mail, it's a lot better. You can see we have this cloud look.
For Mail.
What?
You can set a background image in Mail.
I think I'm not sure.
Like if you don't have a message selected, then.
Okay, and then if we just, and then we use our calendar, calculator, camera, we don't need this camera. Mail, maps.
And you can save maps for offline access.
Right. Money, I think money is around the same, so. Maps is mostly a lot of the same, except interface refinements, a few new features and tweaks there. Music, movies, and TV.
And a lot of the app logos have also been updated since 8.1.
Yeah, true. Settings hasn't.
Yeah, that's the same.
And Xbox. And those are all new apps. Windows 10. And I think we're done. We went half an hour over time, but that's okay.
So, bye everyone, and join us for the next episode.
I think, when's the next episode?
I don't know, whenever we have free time, I guess. Maybe next sometime.
So if you want to end the live stream, but don't log off with Hangouts yet.